Hello, today I am going to talk about the randomness and non-determinism of LLM. So before starting the main discussion, I have one question. So how beautiful the Great Wall of China is. So if I ask you the question, your answer would be the Great Wall of China is good, or your answer sometimes maybe the Great Wall of China is so good, or it is fabulous, it is fantastic, and many more. So you notice that your answer is very diverse and creative. Actually, human brains works that way. Though the semantics sometimes same, but syntax is not always same. It has some creativity and diversity, and LLM also works that way. So the randomness in LLM actually gives the LLM some creativity that actually mimic the human brain. So what we can say, the output of LLM is non-deterministic, and but by taking some measurement we can actually make it deterministic. And we know LLM is used in almost every aspect of our life, like code generation, code completion, generating creative music videos, task automation, and everything. So and the creativity of LLM made the tasks for us very easier, but sometimes we actually need the deterministic output for a specific tasks, like in some research work or many things. So the question is, how can we make the LLM output more deterministic? And we actually can't grant a 100% determinism in LLM output, but we can actually uh, decrease the randomness and generate more deterministic output from the LLM. So how can we do this? To answer this, first we have to know how the LLM generates output or tokens or words. So let me show. So you can see, first of all, we have a system prompt, and this is the LLM. So system prompt is fed to the LLM, and LLM generates word by calculating the probability distribution of next word from a specific range of token, which is called context window. So from the system prompt, we consider it generates a word CSA, and this whole thing then feed again to LLM and it generate next word and so on. So consider the LLM already generate the word CSA 791 is. So what would be the next candidates? The next candidate would be excellent, good, okay, full, and so on. So now if we don't control the determinism, so let's consider the awesome, the probability is 50%, good is 30%, okay is 20%, and so on. So if you don't control the randomness of LLM, then 50% time you would get the awesome, 30% time you would get good, and 20% it's okay, and so on. But now consider, if we can, how we can consider the probability distribution. So before that, let's consider I have two numbers, 2 and 1. So if we divide these two number by a value, a lower value lesser than 1, let's say 0.05, so what would be the case? The 2 will be 4 and the 1 will be 2. So now the difference is 2, but previously the difference between two number is 1. So what we can say, it actually increase the discrimination between probability distribution. So it gets more weight to the probability, to the highest probable words, and less to, and scale down the words which has lesser probability. And we can also go back to the same example. Now we have two words. So now if we divide these two number by a word greater than 1, let's say 2, then 2 will be 1 and 1 will be half. So what is the case? Previously the difference between these two number is 1, but now it's 0.15. So what we can say, it actually sharpen the distribution or decrease the difference between the distribution. So actually we can say like this. So if we divide the probability of a number by a lower number, then it will actually increase the difference, or it will sharpen the distribution. Whereas if we divide it by a larger number or by a large temperature value, then it will actually flatten the probability distribution. And if it flatten the probability distribution, that means there are more chance to select select the words which has less probability previously. So let's go to an example. So initially our probability was like that, and I missed one thing. So yeah, but this is the softmax function, and by this function, the after applying the temperature, by this function the probability distribution is normalized. So after normalization, let's say, so we actually now we actually use a higher temperature. So I told you before, if we apply higher temperature, then the probability distribution will be flattened. That means before it was 50%, 30%, 20%, so on, but now it would be 30%, 20%, 50%, 10%. That means the probability distribution will be more flattened, and the chance of getting random order this word is higher. But if we use a lower temperature, then the probability distribution will be like this. Like awesome, it was previously 30%, now it was previously like this. So the previously it was 50%, but now it's 60%, and so on. It was previously 30%, now it is 35%. So what we can say actually, so if we apply a higher temperature value, then we will get awesome 30% time, good 20% time, okay 50% 15% time. And if we apply a lower temperature, then we will get 60% time the awesome. That means the output become more deterministic. So if we apply a very low temperature, it is possible that the awesome the probability of awesome is 90% or 90%, even higher. That means the output of LLM will be more deterministic. So by passing a lower temperature, we can actually get a deterministic result, more deterministic result from LLM. There is another approach to get deterministic output from LLM. This is TOP-P, but it actually doesn't scale down or scale up the probability distribution. It actually cut off a set of tokens which will not be selected and select a subset of number which will only be considered as the next token. So you can see, like we can say, like our PTOP is 100%. So 100% means all the words, so it will consider all the words. But if we consider, okay, our PTOP is 90% or 0.09, what does this means? So you can see this is 50%, this is 30%, and this is 10%, we can say. So what does this mean? So it will consider only these three words and discard the other. So if we say, okay, our top P value is 80% or 0.08, that means it will consider only this two value and output will be between these two value. And if we consider this only 50%, then this will select only this. So what does this means? By applying the PTOP, we can actually discard the values of lower probability, which actually results in more deterministic result. So by this method, we can actually achieve a higher determinism in LLM output. And there is another approach which is in OpenAPI, a parameter seed that is used for deterministic output for multiple runs. This is in beta version, so it is not what you use, like PTOP, temperature or seed. You can get a very deterministic result, but not 100%. It is not guaranteed. God by nature, LLM is non-deterministic, and it is not a problem. It's actually a blessing because it allows the creativity and it allows the LLM to be creative. Thank you.